So you
Yet
come.
another reason for you to stay with Matheson.
I know, right? I got to get my hair done. Oh yeah, and then I got work.
Oh, that. Hi, Twala.
Hello, Matheson.
As you know, it is Women's History Month.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to take some time and chat with some of our awesome females in the field / operations about what it's like being a woman who works in a transportation and logistics company. Okay. It's not the most shiny, exciting, maybe.
It is. It actually is.
Good. Tell me about that.
Okay. Well, I have worked in HR for a few years, and for a while, I should say. And I've been in different industries, but this is my first time being in transportation and logistics. Mm-hmm. So I've never was introduced to this side of what I thought transportation and logistics were. And I have learned so much being here and working with the United States Postal Service and how mail is brought in and processed. And I was like, oh, I did not know that. Oh, I was unaware of that.
A lot goes into it, right?
Yes. And I was like, oh, mail is really dang near 24 hours. It never stops. Somebody's either driving it, flying it. So it's getting here some kind of way, and it never stops.
Even on Sundays and holidays.
Even on Sundays, it is.
Okay, well, thank you for that. With regards to being a woman in Women's History Month, I wanted to ask you, who's the most influential woman in your life, and what's been inspirational to you about her?
So the most inspirational woman in my life is my grandmother. Her name is Willie Lee Pearson. She's passed away probably about 19 years ago. But how she's inspired me. I think it's the deeply rooted values that she's put into me. And those values help me be a better person, inspires me to be a better spouse, a better friend, a better coworker. She was very big on respect. It did not matter if you're older, younger, you respect. You need to communicate. Use your words. Don't now watch your tone, but use your words. Watch your tone.
Watch your tone. Fix your face.
watch your tone. Fix your face. Can't was a curse word, in our house. Don't say you can't. Say you need some help. Say you don't know how to do it, but I need help. But don't come asking for my help if you haven't tried.
Eleanor Roosevelt has a great quote: "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." And so I was curious, what dreams do you have for the future?
If I can be so honest and so candid, we as women, I really want to be, we as women tend to put our dreams to the side sometimes to make sure that our children or our spouses or whomever is important in our life at that time meet their goals. We usually put ours kind of on the back burner. And you wait to make sure that they're all successful and they've gotten what they need.
Whilst we nurture.
Yeah, because that's who we are. We're women. That's what we do. We nurture everything and everyone. We want to make sure everybody's taken care of, and then we'll take care of ourselves. And I think that I'm finally at a place in my life that I feel like everybody that is a part of me has done that, and that needs me for something don't really need me as much. The kids are grown and Kenny's getting ready for college, and April did a lot. I know that's another story I'll tell you later.
College,
she was a little tot when you met her.
I know.
But I would like to say, I would really like, my grandmother was an amazing cook, and she taught me how to cook. And that's how I show people that I love them. But what I would really like to do if I get the opportunity, I would love to start a nonprofit for people that are less fortunate. My heart goes out to children, of course. So I would love a nonprofit to help feed children. I think it's sad that so many kids get up in the morning and go to school with no food or go to bed, and they need that for how can you learn on an empty stomach? You know what I mean?
You can't.
No, you can't. So that would be something that I would really, really, really love to do. I'm very big on charity. But I would like to do that. That's one of my dreams.
Okay, springboarding off of that, what are some of your accomplishments that you're the most proud of? Could be recent, long time ago, anything.
Okay. Well, I'll say professionally that I'm most proud that I've accomplished is being here at Matheson. When I got here, just so funny. When I got here, I started out being a HR coordinator. And then I went from being a coordinator to a lead, and then I became supervisor. Mm-hmm. Being in the supervisor role, I started to notice a lot more things that was needed. As far as I'm about building relationships, and one of my the strength finders test that you do. One of them is that I'm relatable, and so
obviously.
Picture poster child of that. I noticed that there was a gap, I think, between corporate and the field, in operations. And I wanted to be the bridge between the two. And I think it was just a lack of knowledge, lack of training. They didn't understand the platforms that we use. They didn't understand compliance. I don't think they knew why we were doing things. I think it's very important to tell people why you're doing something. Just don't do it. Don't move this from here to here. But why am I doing that? Explain to me why.
That's so important.
It is. And I think you take your job more seriously when you know why you're doing it. And so with that being said, I created a role. So it had a title, it had a job description and all of the responsibilities. And I presented it and it got turned down several times. But the good thing is 3 years later,
it's a new day.
It's a new day, and that role is now my new role, and that's what I do.
Okay, well done, huzzah.
So with that being said, of course, it's a new role. I've only been in it about almost 6 months. So there's a few things that kind of hinder, during, the pandemic and the traveling and whatnot, but we do have Zoom and we have Teams, but I have had the chance to go out to a lot of facilities and see what's going on, see what people are doing, and bring that information back to the corporate, to people who don't see what's going on. And it's really been helpful for the people that I have gotten a chance to see. But I really love it. I love training. I love teaching. I have a relationship, I believe, with every single manager, at least on the flight side. And I knew all the postal, but yeah.
Twala, thanks so much for talking to me a little bit today, and happy spring. Happy Women's History Month.
Happy Women's History Month. Thank you, Lauren.
Bye, dear.
Bye.